return.
Oh,
I think it was a
gee.
couple years ago, like
Yeah.
maybe '06.
Yeah. I want to say 06 or 07, something like
Because
that.
I went down there with my dad and brother, and we watched the game, and from like the
And we're
nosebleeds.
live!
Oh,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time
We
that's
for
my thing, Eamon.
the
messed it up.
Wrestling
That's
Mayhem
my
Show watch
thing.
party.
We messed it up on the midweek war, so I wanted to redeem myself.
Okay.
It is time for the watch party, folks. But first, let me introduce my cast of characters. I myself am Mad Mike 4883, Mad Mike to all of you, and with me is the devastatingly handsome for some reason tonight, the Riz.
I don't know why.
How are
I
you,
don't know
sir? I like that shirt, Riz.
Well,
Such a badass shirt.
such a badass shirt from 2006, not so badass right now, though. Wait, did they win this week? Did they win it all the past 3 days?
They won 1 out of 3, 1 out of 2.
Okay, that's better.
It's fine.
You know.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
At least they didn't get swept.
Or swept, one or the other.
Whatever.
But also with us is the lovely person who will not have what she's having because he doesn't understand that reference. Eamon Payton, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought we were keeping that off here.
No.
Hey,
For people that know how disappointed Mike is in me, but we won't go into that.
hey, first of all, it's Poughkeepsie if it's Pat Payton.
Honestly, probably the
You
first.
don't even care, do you?
No, honestly, the first. I'm just realizing the first ever reference to Harry Met Sally that I probably ever saw was the WrestleMania 21 commercial.
Mhm.
And it all links back. All right, so
Professional wrestling.
wrestling. So WWE's been plugging Extreme Rules. They say it's the one night a year where the WWE goes extreme.
No,
We're going to take a trip in time. A trip back to when there was another night would be the only night that WWE went extreme, and that's to WWE One Night Stand. So what I want you to do is I want you to open your network boxes, and I want you to take
or
a
your YouTubes or Daily Motions.
or your YouTubes or your Daily Motions or whatever you use to watch unfiltered, uncensored WWE content. from
Isn't
the
that
internet.
right, Eamon?
We're just outing everyone here. This isn't nice. I don't like this.
No. Eamon, for those of you who don't know, Eamon doesn't have the network anymore. Never did have the network.
I did at one point in time.
At one point. So he is using Daily
Well, Eamon, the month of April is free to network subscribers, so you should
That
get
is
back
true.
on that.
new network
That
subscribers.
is very true. I mean, what?
New
Yeah.
network subscribers.
Oh, is it just, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Fuck you,
Well,
network.
let me tell the people where we're going, and then we can bullshit and trash Eamon for not knowing who Billy Crystal is. Anyway,
Wow.
go to 2008 Extreme Rules. We are going to watch a very special match. We are going to watch Falls Count Anywhere. Jeff Hardy versus the Samoan Bulldozer with friend of the show, Armando Alejandro Estrada. Yeah.
You had that hairball there, didn't you?
A little bit. But what I want you to do is I want you to go to the network, go to Extreme Rules 2008, go to 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and we'll wait. We'll wait and make fun of Eamon while you get there.
It's not going to be long, because...
No, it's not. You know, it's right there. It's the
right
first
there.
match. It's right after Lillian Garcia welcomes us.
Yeah, you'll notice a little peculiar thing that I picked out here.
So
the
Eamon,
stage-
the only Billy Crystal reference you have is Mike Wazowski and Kurt Angle in a wig, isn't it?
Wait,
Is that it?
That was a reference to the Mania commercial. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because it was Christy Hemme and Kurt Angle in a wig.
Yes.
and Mae Young.
Oh, of course, Mae Young. Of course, Mae Young.
I'm feeling
You're
not great right
feeling
now.
well. First of all, you're feeling young. We're feeling old.
Fuck you, I'm way older than you, Rich.
But are we all on like the wide shot of
The crowd.
the crowd with the stage in the like really far background?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
we are.
Is it just me, or is it more? Does this feel more like an out of country Raw? Like I don't know. Like it just seems like.
Well, we can get into it when we start the match.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming everyone is at the proper location, 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
If not, pause this video.
If not, pause this video. We'll rate right here while you pause. All right, and I'm going to say the magic words, 3, 2, 1, fire, and then everyone will fire, and we will watch this match together.
All right. We should really do like an end to a joke after that pause. Just a little thought.
All right. Well,
Ready?
you know what? We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it.
All right. So
You're
you guys
aristocrats.
ready? Are you guys
ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
I am
All right.
ready.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Okay. So describe to me about what you're thinking right now, Riz, about overseas.
Okay, now it's a little different because
Uh-huh.
it's close up, but it just seemed like it was like the banners on the side, as well as like the whole stage scene.
Well, you have to remember, this was when they actually used different stages for pay-per-views.
Yeah, unlike now where it's just the Raw stage.
Yeah, it's just the same Raw set for every show.
That really disappoints me nowadays. Like,
Yeah,
one of my favorite parts about watching...
It saves money.
One of my favorite parts about watching pay-per-views was seeing what they would do with the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
All right, here's a question for you guys while we're watching Jeff Hardy like jump around here. Favorite stage of a pay-per-view?
Favorite stage?
Not named WrestleMania.
Not WrestleMania. I was always a big fan of the giant electric chair for King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say that, actually. I was literally about to say that.
I was not.
I remember because you got to jump off of it in one of the SmackDown games.
Yeah, I like that one, but my favorite one
is it. Oh, I just want to point out, it's kind of funny. You have the Simone Bulldozer walking through two bulldozers. Yeah.
Where's
Estrada?
Where's our friend?
Was he out at this time?
Oh no, he might be gone at this time.
Wait, was he feuding with Braden Walker?
Oh god.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched my Best of Braden Walker DVD.
Anyways, my favorite is the Backlash.
The swinging hooks.
With the swinging hooks?
The swinging hooks, yeah.
Yeah, that was good too. That was really good. Also, we have to give a shout out to the SmackDown Fist.
Oh, SmackDown Fist is really good.
I mean, the SmackDown Fist is great.
That's another thing you can jump off in SmackDown versus Raw. Was it SmackDown Raw?
Yeah, it was SmackDown versus Raw.
Or is it just SmackDown?
I think the first SmackDown versus Raw you could do it.
Yeah.
I
like how we're not even talking about this match.
Oh wait, it was just
started.
But now we're on it. This is
and very appropriate that we have Umaga in the ring, and there was just a sign in the crowd that says 3-minute warning.
Okay. You just pointed that out as soon as I saw it.
Yes,
that's amazing. So
Umaga.
Yeah.
I miss Umaga.
I do miss Umaga a lot.
He had some really fun matches.
He did. I don't miss Jeff Hardy.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have to if you watched Impact all the time.
I said,
he's still there doing his Jeff Hardy things.
Like I said, I don't miss Jeff Hardy at all.
I'm trying to think if this was pre-drugs Jeff Hardy, post-drugs Jeff Hardy, or pre-post-drugs Jeff Hardy.
This is about middle point because this was his return to WWE. Oh my God!
Jeff Hardy just died.
This is also the pay-per-view where Umaga hits that move and Jim Ross calls it a black hole slam.
Yeah, I love it. Actually, you know what? This kind of was like the Jeff Hardy versus Abyss feud that he had in TNA.
Jesus Christ.
That almost looked like his career right there.
I would almost say too that I feel like Umaga is a bit more deserving of going in the Hall of Fame than Rikishi right
ripped
now.
it off. He ripped the apron off.
Oh no! Oh wow, he did.
He's still like slightly connected, but yeah.
Oof.
Oof.
Wow, we all
see.
said
Jeff Hardy is best in a Falls Count Anywhere situation. He really is. Like, we give him a lot of grief, but in a Falls Count Anywhere match, if I had to pick two guys, one of them would probably be Jeff Hardy.
Who's the other guy?
He's very I want to say Morrison. Morrison, Nitro, Mundo. Like, those two, I think, if you put them in a Falls Count Anywhere match, that'd just be really fun.
By the way, I wonder what I guess that's like your, hey, you can take these home signs right there.
Yeah.
And there's nobody there, so they...
Well, I think those were actually cleared out because they knew this spot was going to be happening. Because it looked like there were a lot of people standing around in that section.
So this is kind of an interesting setup.
Yeah, I mean, up close the setup's pretty cool.
It's basically a construction site for those that aren't watching.
I love this setup. This is really great. You got the construction sign that just flashes Extreme Rules the whole time.
That's
amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and that's why you don't throw cones at the head of a Samoan.
Can I just point out the fact that Umaga has the print of his face on his thigh?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not that uncommon in wrestling.
No. But just the size. On the ham hock of one wrestler is just a giant face. And there's the prop.
That just looked like it hurt. You know, it's very surprising with all these bulldozer matches that there wasn't a buried alive match.
As much as he's a prop fire extinguisher, Jeff Hardy can't figure out how to use it.
No, he can't. It actually just looks like an air compressor. And it looks weird. Like, it doesn't even look like a fire extinguisher.
Oh, I think I remember this match now. I saw the flight of stairs, and I remember that did come into play.
Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, first of all, there's... For those of you watching, he just did a railing spot. Just grinded with his butt. But the thing I don't get is that would hurt a lot on the tailbone, because you notice that the railing is not flat.
Yeah, it has the little bumps on it.
Oh man!
I know it's funny because you can kind of see him go ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum,
yeah.
ba-bum. See, the only thing that sucks about Falls Count Anywhere matches that actually use the stipulation is this part of it, because you don't get as much of the live crowd reaction. I love that there's just dudes staying online for pizza and don't even notice what's going on behind them.
It's amazing.
It's just like the dads that are there. It's like, oh, I'm going to get pizza now.
I mean, like, this is the first match of the card. Presumably, you should have gotten food in the dark match. Nice ad for Tecate right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this. They're just walking past throngs of people who are just at random.
These people are very polite too.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally when people brawl like in like concession stand areas, all the security is having to physically like push people away because they are like screaming and trying to touch people.
I wonder if they're like
And everyone's just letting them do their thing.
I wonder if it was like a VIP area where it was like friends and family of the wrestlers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. By the way, there's more construction things on the back lot.
I love how there's bent guardrails around there. Like, oh, we couldn't use this one because someone bent it. You can see it behind Umaga a little bit.
I think they still use some of those trucks too.
Oh yeah, they absolutely do use.
I mean, I think I just saw a Shawn Michaels thing that I saw last time they were here.
Yep. Well, I mean, this was 2007. Shawn wasn't gone yet. I think Shawn had a match with Batista on this night.
Oh man, sure that was a barn burner.
There are so many tables there.
Oh my god, could you imagine if they just like line someone up through all those tables? Oh no, a bungee cord? Is that a bungee cord?
Wow.
Some sort of.
Yeah, it is.
See, this is like we need more stuff like this sometimes.
I love Jerry Lawler just naming things. just naming different countries and then going San Diego.
Well, they're in San Diego.
They're in San Diego, yeah. By the way, Jeff Hardy got to be like steaming hot right now.
Yeah, because that's not Under Armour, like where it's cool.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
That's just Lycra.
By the way,
I wonder if you can look up that license plate.
Oh yeah.
Also weird. Not to spoil this, but very weird how the cameraman stays on this side of the truck.
It's almost like he knows what's gonna happen.
Totally not seeing anything there at all.
You can't see a damn thing.
Nope. Brian Hebner is confused and scared. He looks like he's kicking something.
No, I mean, he was just kicking the little laundry cart thing out of the way.
So, assumedly...
Assumedly they're both dead.
There's so many unanswered questions here. Because if you did that spot in real life, you would certainly die.
Here's the thing. Apparently, they didn't want Jeff to actually hit the sorry to expose the business, but they clearly had a mat. They clearly had a mat out or something for Jeff to land on, and then just moved it out before the cameraman came over.
That was pretty quick, though.
It was really fast.
I'll give them credit because that's a pretty seamless transition. It's not like these are one of those things where it cuts to a pre-record bit unless they did a real quick cut somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they pre-recorded this bit.
All right, let's see. Thank goodness he landed on Umaga.
Yeah, thank God.
Broke his neck in the process.
Although, at least this wasn't like the other spots I do like this where you can see the styrofoam peanuts pop up.
Oh, yeah. Like the one...
Well, here's the thing. I feel like they could have done it, just set Umaga on a table.
Or set Umaga on, those crates that are right there.
Yeah. That way he's not hitting the
I forgot. It's Michael Cole and Mick Foley. Oh, man.
Remember when that was appearing?
Oh.
I didn't mind that, actually, but
no,
Mick Foley did.
So that was something.
That was a fun opener.
That made it sound worse than I meant it to. No, it was good. It was, those gimmicky kind of style hardcore matches by WWE are kind of the more entertaining ones.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer that now over like kind of cookie cutter, hardcore matches nowadays. Like
Yeah, because I mean, those you can be hardcore without like having real intense spots or blood or anything like that. Like that was still a fun match that got the crowd into it.
Yeah, definitely.
The stretcher match was Shawn Michaels and Batista. Okay.
Yeah, that
Extreme.
that had to put a lot of
Mick
buttons.
Foley is not happy that he just did that. It's like, you can take the stretcher and do this.
Well, I think that's it for the watch party this week.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys have any closing remarks on the match?
I miss Umaga.
I miss 1/3 of that whole thing.
I wonder why Estrada wasn't there.
I think he was gone.
That must have been the point when we got rid of Estrada already. That had to have been the point.
Possibly, yeah.
Because I was actually looking forward to the Estrada part of it, but
Was he ECW general manager at this point?
Oh, you know what? I think.
Oh, yeah, you might have just called it, Eamon. That is probably exact. Because wasn't he drafted? Wasn't he drafted away to ECW?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because Umaga was still on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense then. That Estrada was drafted away.
Shawn Merriman. Oh man, 2000.
Oh,
2008. He is still not a beater of whatever her name is, Tila Tequila.
All right, we never need to mention Tila Tequila again. On that note, this has been the Watch Party. For more stuff from SorgatronMedia.com, go to live.sorgatronmedia.com every Tuesday night, starting round about 6 p.m. You have the Rambling Movie Minute with myself, Malengo, the Sorgatron as always, and our new co-host Ashley. We talk about movies, TV shows, lots of nerdy stuff. You guys will love it. After that, we got the Awesome Cast with Sorgatron and a whole host of co-hosts, and they talk about everything that's technology related, and I'm sure they'll be mentioning about the launch of HBO Now this week. And after that, hey Riz, is there a show on after that about video games?
There is, and actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to plug another thing we're doing.
Absolutely.
Go to insertcoinbegin.com. Go to the I believe we are doing a contest for the people in the Pittsburgh area. The Pittsburgh Symphony is doing a cool little thing. They gave us tickets to a symphony of Pokemon. So
that's fun.
And you can win it. Just follow the rules on insertcoinbegin.com, and yes, every Tuesday night around about 8 o'clock we do Chachi, Sorgatron, and Bobby FJ Town, who's usually on here sometimes, will talk about video games and be funny at the same time and be awesome.
Usually. Then after Boss Battle, we have the Wrestling Mayhem show proper, which I'm sure you're already familiar with. This guy's on here. These other two guys are on here. We all talk about wrestling. We talk about jokes about wrestling and how much TNA sucks sometimes. And then after that, Eamon, I do believe there is a lovely dessert that comes with the whole Sorgatron Media feast.
It's the mint. That dessert. It's the mint that goes at the bottom of your podcast pillow. Yes, it's the Indie Mayhem show. We talk with indie wrestlers about indie wrestling to get a perspective of the guys that are working their way up in the world of professional wrestling. So yeah, that is immediately following the Wrestling Mayhem show every Tuesday.
Can I just point out that we just called the youngest member of our team the lovely dessert?
I'm 21. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what I was doing, Riz.
Okay.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
All right, just making sure.
All right, so he is the E-Riz on Twitter. The extra E is for Aaron McGuire. He's wearing a Yankee shirt. You have Eamon2 Please on Twitter, and you can follow him for lots of indie-rific things. And I am Mad Mike 4883 on the Twitters. And that is all. Join us next week for another Mayhem Watch Party.